We're live. All right, let me get set up here, folks. Don't know if anybody's in here yet, but we're about to find out. If you can hear me. Test, test, test. Hope you can hear me. There it is. Click on that. I'm watching a commercial first. Gotta watch the commercials. There's Grant McIntosh in the house. How you doing, Grant? Give me a thumbs up or a hey or something. On the chat to let me know you can hear me. I don't know if the audio is working. Somebody let me know if the audio is working. It says 2 watching. I've got 2 thumbs ups, which is awesome. I got Grant McIntosh commenting, hey. Oh, my wife just got home from work. Grant, I'm good. You're loud and clear. All right, appreciate it, Grant. Thank you, sir. Glad you're doing good. Have you gone duck hunting yet? That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for some of your duck hunting live streams.
It's not 4:30 yet.
Hold on. The wife just is yelling at me because it's 4:28. 2 minutes, young lady. Oh, I'm sorry. You got people in the house. So let's get some people in here before we get discussing stuff. Very big, important stuff. Huge news. All right, now there's no big news. I'm kidding. We're back, though. It feels good. We missed it last week because I was pretty much under the weather, and now I'm not, so that's nice. It's good to be with living again. Got 3 watching. So far, Grant is the only one that has commented. Who else is in here? Who are you? What are you doing here? Grant, when are you going duck hunting? I know it's got to be season or close to season now. You should be considering a duck hunting trip where you can live stream. I know you've been talking about deer hunting too. It's looking like for me this season will be a non-hunting season for me. I don't think I'm going to get any hunting, I don't think I'm going to get any hunting done this season. It looks like it's going to be a fish through the winter type season for me, which is fine with me. I can do that too. Yeah, Grant, I am feeling better. Yeah, still got a little junk going on, congestion and stuff, but boy, it's way better than it was last Monday, that's for sure. And then I passed it on to the wife, of course, so she's a little bit she's a little bit upset with me for her getting sick. But we're excited because we got 3 days. Well, today, workday wise, is over. So really, we got 2 days.
I got 1.
Whatever. You're not leaving in 1.
No, but I only got 1 work day.
Whatever. I got 2 work days left. And then we are Jamaica bound. So.
You might want to close your doors.
Okay, I am. Just a second. X Country Adventures. Hello, X Country. How you doing? Good to see you here. Let me close the door real quick.
Close the door.
I'm back. All right. Good to see you, X Country. Glad you made it. Yeah, Grant, it's going to be a blast. I even got a fishing trip booked in the middle of we're chartered to go out freaking deep sea fishing. Who knows what we're going to catch, but I'm really, really looking forward to that. It's one of those things we've saved up for a while, and a little bit of tax return money helped out and got us a trip. So we leave here on Thursday morning, and we don't come back until Tuesday night. Tuesday night or Wednesday night? One of the, I think it's Tuesday night. So good trip. Should be a lot of fun. Outdoors in Maryland. How you doing, Outdoors in Maryland? Not much going on. We're just recapping what's going on. I'm sorry I was out last week, guys. Anybody who missed it, under the weather, but I'm feeling better today. getting better each day, so that's good. And just keep driving on, trucking on. Got a video coming out tomorrow, which, I jumped on that whole trash fish bandwagon. I caught a fish that folks down here, a lot of folks down here, not everybody, but a lot of folks down at the coast at least, consider a trash fish. So I went ahead and kept it, cleaned it up, cooked it up, and ate it. That's my video coming out tomorrow, 11:30 Central Time. 6 people in the house and 2 thumbs. 4 of you have no thumbs. What happened to your thumbs, people? We all got. That's what difference between us and the animals, folks. Thumbs. Let's see them. All right. We're missing some folks still. We got Stanley Orchard should be up in here pretty soon, hopefully. Infantry Outdoor should come popping in here pretty soon, hopefully. There you go. X Country Adventures. Thumbs. We got thumbs. So as we get a few more people in here, we'll go over more exciting stuff. Any of you guys got anything coming up for you? Any fishing or hunting trips planned that you're getting ready to do? Grant, are you going hunting anytime soon? What's up with the hunting, folks? I know most of my northern folks, that's hunting and ice fishing. That's what they got left this year. Me, I can fish all year round from my boat here down in Texas. Sika hunting Saturday. Oh man, that's going to be awesome. That's going to be. Where are you going to Sika hunt? I think we talked about that before. But mosquito. But riding dunes at the end of December. Very cool. Very cool. Yep, going out there and jumping the dunes and stuff. That's pretty cool. I like those videos you had. Sika hunting. I know Sika. I'm trying to think of some places. I know there's Sika here, but it's on game ranches. Where you go and pay to hunt the ranch. Share Maryland in the marsh. So are Sika deer natural to that area, or did they get introduced? I would be interested in knowing that. I didn't think Sika were anywhere in northern United States. So it's very interesting to know that they're in Maryland. It'd be interesting to know if they actually are natural there or if they're introduced. I think I've seen people Sika deer hunt because they're real little, if I remember right, if they're the same animal I'm thinking of. And they were in Mexico when they were hunting them. Baja Peninsula, as a matter of fact. No, introduced. So they were introduced. Okay. That's what I figured. And Grant still hasn't answered whether he's going hunting or not. Come on, Grant. Jump in here. Oh, that Moser boy's in the house. How you doing, brother? You're new. Yeah, new. I'll say this. You must be a new person because the old that Moser boy wouldn't be here for another half an hour. And then he'd leave 10 minutes after that. So you must be the new that Moser boy. Welcome aboard, new that Moser boy. 777 Outdoors. How you doing, 777? Thank you for dropping in. Good to see you here. We're starting to get some folks in here. Bugle like an elk in the rut. Really? Sika deer bugle like an elk. That would be cool. That could be an eerie feeling. I was up in the mountains in New Mexico camping. We were up there for a deer hunt. And I got there early and I was by myself. And it was, I'm in the tent. It's dark out. And we were, man, I don't know how close he was to me, but he was close. And bull elk bugled. And, man, that sent some chills down my bones when I heard that close. Very, very unique noise. No problem, Moser boy. Hey, so something new for me. If you guys watched my video about what video equipment I use to make my videos, which if you haven't, what is wrong with you? But if you have, you've probably seen that I've had GoPro 4 and GoPro 3 Plus. That's what I've been using. Well, a few days ago, a friend of ours who's going to Jamaica with us is getting all into cameras now because he wants the video stuff. So I'm talking to him about GoPros, and he picked up a GoPro 5 a while back, which of course is an upgrade from mine. And then yesterday or day before, whatever, this weekend, he texted me about stuff because I was telling him what kind of components to get. And then he said, hey, I just found a GoPro 5 on sale for like 15 minutes on Amazon and it was under $150. And I was like, that sounds real good. And the wife said, do it. So boom, I ordered GoPro 5. So now I got a 3 Plus, a 4, and a 5. Drawbacks, they all three use different batteries. So I have to have different chargers and all that. The 3 Plus and the 4 use a lot of similar cases, connections, and all that kind of stuff. Right? Hey, Ash in the house. Good to see you, Ash. Grant, oh, you went bow hunting yesterday. Didn't see anything until back to the truck. Four doors at the truck. Man, that's how it is. That's how it works. The GoPro 7 Black, nice. I bet it is hyper smooth. So, anyways, the GoPro 5 is a black, and bought it. And then I looked around. I'm going to need some accessories, so I bought a few accessories, and this is my latest GoPro 5 setup. Right. So this case didn't come with it, of course. There's a brand name right there. Ulanzi, right? And the case holds the microphone adapter underneath it. And then it has the hot shoe on top of it to put the microphone. So it's kind of like an all-in-one deal. So I can use the microphones I already have. What I needed was this microphone adapter, which is big and bulky. So a lot of people rubber band it to whatever their hat or however they're mounting it. But this case actually has that little pocket to put it in, right? So that's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see all that. So I was sold. So now there's my setup for it. I mean, I can put it, I'm not going to just leave it on this. I can put it on the hat. I can put it on the chest. I can use different microphones, not this big bulky one. I can use the one we're talking on right now. So I'm pretty happy with that. And a good thing is the 5, 6, and 7 all use the same battery. Now, people are saying that you can use these batteries in an 8, the newest one, but the battery that comes in the 8 is actually a little bit different. And for some reason, it's better. I don't know. But I know now if I upgrade to a 6 or 7, in addition to this 5, they all have interchangeable batteries. So that's nice. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy, excited about that. That's all for this trip down to Jamaica. All right, let me catch up with you guys. I'm doing good, Ash. I'm feeling a lot better. Last week I was down. I was under the weather. You're pronouncing it like Sika. I thought it was Sika all this time. I'm talking to people. I'm saying Sika, and you're saying it's Sika. Then again, people in Maryland pronounce things different than people in Texas, just so you know. But Sika, okay. Like Sick'em boy, Sika. Okay. I'm with you on that. I got it. Thank you for that. Moser Boy going to share it out. Thank you, Moser Boy. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's 5 of us in here, so I have a feeling missing one last week kind of hurts, retention. And so folks this week are like, oh, yeah. And I didn't post much about it until just a little bit ago. What was it, 45 minutes ago or something? I started throwing it out there that we were going live. So I'll be honest, I do this more for us, talk about stuff that affects us than to, grow anything. But it all helps. All helps. Yeah, I'm feeling better, Ash. And like I was saying earlier, we're leaving for Jamaica Thursday morning, so I better feel better. Get down there. We're going to go deep sea fishing. We're going to do some snorkeling. We're going to be riding in the dang. My wife set up a trip where we get to go riding those Jamaican bobsled thing where it goes all through the hills and stuff. So that should be some awesome footage on the GoPros. So yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. And then of course, the place we're going is tons of swimming pools with swim up bars. It's an all-inclusive. So the food, the drink, everything's included. We don't have to worry about paying. We paid for everything, basically. You know what I mean? In the fee to go there. And so now when we get there, there's nothing to pay for, except for a fishing trip. We do have to pay more for that. Water instead of water. I don't know if it's the same in Maryland, but like friends from Boston, we'd always, can your father park the car in the garage? Make fun of them, even though they made fun of us too. So, Yeah, it's all from all different places in the country. You get different. Being military, retired military, we lived all over, so it's like we've heard it all. I get made of when I moved up to Michigan when I was in high school. And that's I went from New Mexico to Michigan, and they made fun of me for the way I say dollar. And I still don't to this day understand what's wrong with the way I say dollar. When they're making fun of me, they're like dollar, and I'm like, that's not what I said. I'm saying dollar. And so I don't know why they make fun of that. Moser boy, we've gone through this, young man. You got to work on your memory retention. But yeah, it was Au Gres up there, about 50 miles north of Bay City and Saginaw. That's where we still have a house. That's where I go up there in the summertime. We're going to be up there for 2 weeks this next summer. I'm going fishing with Hall and Ash, doing some walleye fishing right on Saginaw Bay. We live, you know where Au Gres is, I think. Maybe I'll see you if you get your butt up around there. No problem. I'm just harassing you. So you're going to be around? You're going to be able to come up and go fishing with us? That'd be cool to get to meet some of the Michigan crew. I know a lot of folks on here through YouTube from Michigan. Triple Tail's in the house. Good evening, Triple Tail. Welcome aboard, brother. All right, guys, what do you want to talk about? I already showed off the new camera. I spent some money. It was a good deal, though. To be honest with you, I was looking at getting another refurbished GoPro 4, and those were going from 150 to 160 a piece. And this was a brand new GoPro 5 for less than that. So it's like, well, that's just dumb if I don't buy it. That's the way I felt. So it worked out perfectly. Let me know when. I'll be up around later part of July. I just got off phone with Hall and Ash. Oh, that's cool. It's gonna. The plan originally was the end of July, beginning of August, but it's looking like we're pushing back into August now. Probably the first 2 weeks of August, unfortunately. Want a 3-day guided hunt, but have to be in Carrizo Springs that weekend. Oh man, is there any way you can cancel the Carrizo Springs and go on the hunt? Man, that sounds awesome. And what is in Carrizo Springs? I've been there. Ugh. We'll talk more between now and then. Yes, sir, Moser boy. That sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, it'd be hard to pass up a 3-day guided hunt. You got to find a way to get out of that, whatever you got to do in Carrizo Springs. What else everybody else got going on? Oh, Swag's in the house. Saltwater action gear. What's up, Swag? Good to see you in the house, man. Welcome aboard. We're just kind of doing a little BS session here, talking about what we got coming up. A wedding. Oh, man. I asked them to push their wedding back, but I definitely will do it. Well, how closely are they related to you? I mean, wedding, hunting trip that's paid for with guide. I mean, are they blood relatives or just friends? Those would be the things I'd be considering. Trying to grow our YouTube channel. Well, keep working at it, Swag. That's how. Keep putting up videos and stuff, and maybe when you're comfortable, if you get comfortable with it, doing live streams now and then, that always helps. First cousins. Oh, that's tough, brother. That's tough. You can't get the folks who you won the guided hunt from. Can't talk to them and see if they can adjust it by a week, one way or the other. That would be really nice. I just can't imagine they can't. They already committed to giving away this hunt, so move it a couple days one way or another. I'd be working my tail off to try to figure out a way. I'm not real close with my cousins, so. Yeah, if you're looking for watch hours, it depends. I mean, a live stream, like for mine, they're an hour long. So however many people are there from start to finish, that's hours worth of watch time. But I don't get a big crew of people in here because I'm not that popular, and I'm not pushing. I'm not one of those come in here, we're all going to grow together channels. I'd rather do something more constructive than that. So it just depends on what you're doing. But yeah, a 15-minute video getting viewed by 100 people or an hour-long live stream with 50 people. You know, you're getting a lot more out of that hour-long live stream with 50 people. Now, the videos, the 15-minute videos, if they hit and they keep getting watched down the road, then of course they'll build up more too. So I don't know, probably just skip out on the wedding. She'll probably divorce inside a year anyways. Yeah, that sounds like a wedding you can skip out on, because I wouldn't want to miss that hunt. Live streams work better in search results for new subscribers. Okay. The only thing I know about live streams, and my feeling about live streams, is that they don't have a lot. Like, we're all here today watching this. There won't be a lot of people tomorrow, the next day, or next day going to watch my live stream just because they're not a part of the conversation. You know what I mean? Some folks do live streams where, yeah, it's beneficial to go back and watch them, but most live streams, you're going to get the audience you have now, maybe a few folks that you already know you and want to see what you guys discuss or girls discuss, but they, you know, I got videos that are over a year old that are still bringing in views, where live streams typically they die after a while. They'll max out and they're done. You're not going to see any more action on them. So you want to grow your channel size. Look, there's a couple ways to look at this. Okay, you can use the grow live streams that people do all the time, where you're meeting new people and basically they're scratching your back, you scratch their back, subs, this and that. And depending on what type of channel you have, that can be very positive for you. For me, I found that it wasn't, right? I grew, but my views really didn't grow, and my interaction with a lot of those people didn't grow because they had no interest in A&J Outdoors, in fishing, hunting, outdoor cooking, the stuff I do, right? And that's fine. But they're kind of like a empty subscriber. I got them as a subscriber count. You know, they came in, watched the video, commented, and then moved on, and most of them never came back, right? So I got that subscriber count grew during that period, but it was like, it wasn't people coming in to, oh yeah, here's another A&J Outdoors video. I love his fishing videos or whatever, or his cooking videos. So that's the drawback to that. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt, how you want to grow. I think really, and the way I'm going now, obviously, is a slow and steady, putting out more content every week if I can, trying to make better content, better equipment to do better videos, working in my program where I edit my videos, learning better ways to do that, and trying to grow that way organically. Okay, so that the people who sub to me are people that actually, hey, this dude, I like what this dude does, I want to watch his videos. That's really, if you can build that base of those people, you're going to grow better. It might take longer, but it's going to be a more healthier growth, and eventually you're going to boom, you know, especially if you get a couple videos that just go off the chart outside of your realm. It'll bring more people in. All right, let me catch up with you guys. I'm trying to catch up. Okay, laugh out loud. Let's just work. Yeah, posted videos will have better returns in the future. Yeah, I agree. Swag, sorry, ask a lot of questions. How do I position my videos so that they play one after another? Right now, all my videos play in jumps to somebody else's video. I think that's a matter of it's hard to explain. I wish Stanley was here, but it has something to do with the analytics of the program and how they search out videos. But one thing you can do is make playlists. And like if you look on my channel, you'll see I got playlists for saltwater fishing, playlists for freshwater fishing, playlists for boat repairs, playlists for product reviews, so that somebody can go into a playlist and just watch all those videos if they want. I'm not sure if that's what you mean. Let's see where we at. Moser Boy, very true, John. Awesome point. Subs may grow, but views may not. Yeah, absolutely. You need more cooking videos. All right, Grant. The one's coming out tomorrow. Did a catch and cook, trash fish, right? Everybody thinks gaff top are nasty saltwater catfish. So I cooked it up and ate it. You'll see that video comes out tomorrow at 11:30 Central Time. Thank you, Grant. That was a plug, I think. You led me into it. Those are bad kills. Those are bad. Kill your stats. You'll never get quality watch time. They click on a video, comment, and leave actually can hurt you. Yeah, especially if they don't stay and watch that full video. They're empty subs. So that's why I kind of stopped doing that. That's not to say don't go into some of those live streams, because I'll go in, like when Grant was doing them and some other folks, I'll go in their live stream and hang out, get to chat with folks, and then all of a sudden some folks will show up that are outdoor channels. And you go check out their channel, like, okay, they're doing something. I've met a lot of the people that I'm sub to and still watch their videos and who are sub to me and still hang out here through those live streams. So that part of it is good. It's just that, somebody has a channel that's about jewelry making. Okay. They're like, hey, sub me, and I checked out your thing and I gave you a thumb and all that. Well, so you feel obligated to go back and do the same for them. But I know that in the future, they're not going to be interested in watching my channel. And 9 times out of 10, they're not. They're just looking for that sub. But there are other folks that have like interests. Even, what is that? Living off the grid type, those type of ones, homesteaders. They usually have a joint interest in hunting and fishing and stuff, just like I do have an interest in that homesteading lifestyle. So you can still meet folks there and do it. Just don't go in there and just blow up and hey, I'll sub everybody and everybody sub me, because that's when you're gonna get a bunch of those empty subs. Let's see. YouTube wants watch time. Yep, watch time is king, and that's the other thing I'm starting to learn about subs. And we talked about this offline. Grant was involved in a conversation with Stanley, where when you're looking at your analytics and it says 90% of your viewers are not subbed to you, people get all, oh my God, I need to get all these people subbed. But that's actually good. Your viewers, because you're getting new views is what that means. So your video is getting out there for people who aren't related to you through a subscription, and they're watching your videos. So that's not a bad thing. That's a growth thing. So that's not bad. Set up playlists. Yep, like Grant said. Got a couple in playlist now, but they still jump to another person's video instead of playing my next video in playlist. I think if you're talking about where your video playing and then off to the side over here it shows the next videos, that's just a YouTube search feature. That's just, it's suggesting those videos based on what you've done. So to get your video suggested more, you've got to have your title, right, is important. And for video suggestions, your tags are important. So you got to put tags down there in your description. You got that whole block underneath there where you can put tags. Put all the tags that are related to your videos in there so that YouTube can help use that to put your videos in front of whoever should see them. Mine are the same way. I'll be watching somebody's video, and then on the side, there might be a couple of my videos suggested over there, but there'll be other people's too. Typically people I already watch. Hopefully I'll have a catch and cook vid. Oh, that Moser Boy, you're going to do a catch and cook? That'd be awesome. Ash and I hooked up together recently. Oh, very cool. Walleye or duck hunting? Because I've seen he's getting out there and doing some geese and duck hunting now too. You set up your homepage with playlists. Yep. Ozer boy, I never feel obligated to any channel. I watch their vids and won't ring a bell if I'm not interested. And that's the same way other people are going to be with you, and that's the way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? There's channels that I watch because I enjoy them. Now there are channels that there's people who have channels that I consider my friends, and I'm going to watch their videos. You know, if it's there's what I probably got 5 channels that I'm a diehard fan of. Deer Meat for Dinner. What's some other ones? Field Trips. Robert Fields. You know, there's certain ones that when their videos are coming out, I'm watching those videos. I am a fan, right? But I also got friends that do cool stuff, and so I'm going to watch their videos too. Whether it's, you know, it might not be fishing related at all, but they're doing something cool, I'm going to watch it. So, and I support my friends that way. You know, there's that acquaintances and there's friends. Have you looked at your impressions in the analytics? I'm assuming you're talking to Swag, X Country, about impressions in analytics. Go to your homepage, click on customize channel. That's how you start. Yep. Bozer boy, how do we know what the right tags are? It's got to be a tag that has something to do, of course, with the subject. But like I learned from Grant on one of my videos when he was suggesting to me, let's say the video was I was fishing for catfish on Calaveras Lake. So I would have Calaveras Lake, Texas, catfish, maybe freshwater. And that's about it. And then people Grant was one of them, suggest things like how to catch catfish, right? Where to catch catfish, rigs for catfishing. So those are all extra ones because what your tags are, it's what somebody's typing in the search up there across the top there. I'm looking for fishing the Texas coast. That's what I'm going to type in the search. The more my tags match fishing the Texas coast, what they just typed, the more likely my video is going to be put up for them to view, right? As one of the ones when they do their search. So you got to think of it from the viewer standpoint. What are they going to type in that search block that would ding your video, right? If your video is just called fun fishing, right? Not very many people type fun fishing in the search block. So it's going to be harder to get that video in front of people. So that's why you see people with some pretty long titles. You can't go too long. And then actual tags in the title. That's your first line. I just learned this recently. In your description box below, that first line, you put tags right there, and they'll pop up there with the title. All right, I catch up with you guys. Let me run this idea by you guys. We are growing a Facebook group where people post their fish pictures and stuff. Was thinking I could host a live stream where the screen is split and we scroll through the group page and highlight pictures and chat about interesting posts. Yeah, that absolutely could work. Yeah, that could work. Now here's the thing. Your primary viewers at first are going to be those people that posted pictures to that Facebook page because they want to be involved and see their pictures on your video. So as quickly, the larger you grow that Facebook page to do that, the better your live stream will grow. I mean, if you start your live stream with only a couple people in that Facebook group, then your live stream is not going to grow really fast. But yeah, that's a pretty neat idea, actually. I don't think that's a bad idea. Oh, wait a minute. They generate the content and topics, and I just highlight their big catch or talk about their boat photos or sunset pictures and promote them and build a community. Yeah, you know what, Swag? That sounds pretty cool. I might jump in there with you if you do that. That'd be cool. Grant, and I still have a hard time doing that. Grant knows. If you guys use TubeBuddy. Now, I'm not telling anybody to pay for TubeBuddy because I've had there's certain things I like TubeBuddy on the computer when I'm doing stuff because I can see things. that you don't get to see if you're using TubeBuddy on a phone. TubeBuddy on the phone to me isn't a very usable tool for me, just because it's not a lot of data that I don't get in YouTube Studio, and a lot of times it seems to be off a little bit. So on my phone or my iPad, I'm not a big fan of TubeBuddy, but on the computer where it can show things, compare other channels and stuff, I like it there. But so I'm saying use TubeBuddy, but don't get drawn into the whole you need to spend money to get better TubeBuddy, because I had a free. They said, hey, you get to use this level for free for, I think it was 2 weeks, and it was neat. But then when it expired, it wasn't like, oh my God, I need that now. You know what I mean? It was cool when I had it, but so, at your own risk. TubeBuddy's not bad. It's just I haven't seen a big desire. That's one thing it will do, though, is it suggests tags for you and show you how they've ranked in the past. So that is probably one of the best things from TubeBuddy. Tags are prioritized as well. First one is stronger. Yep. Oh, Braden's outdoors. How you doing, Braden? Thank you for stopping in. We're doing good. We're just sitting here talking about getting your videos, using tags and titles and stuff to get your videos so that they're getting suggested, and the importance of using terms in your tags that apply to your video but will be picked up in a search. In other words, somebody's typing something in that search block across the top, like, how do you fish for catfish? So you want some of those kind of terms in your tags, catfish, how to catch catfish, how to fit, those type of things. That was a point we're all trying to get everybody up to speed on that. Oh, let's see. Who else we got? BR. Man, old Nightbot's working hard tonight. I'm going to have to jump off here. John, it's great. See you. Feeling gooder. Good night, everybody. All right, Moser boy. Good night. See you in the morning, brother. He's got to go to bed early. He's a young whippersnapper. His mama has him a bedtime for him. No, actually, he works in the middle of the night, so. Let's see. Good night, Moser boy. When you coming back down this way? You're down at the coast again, Triple Tail? I don't have a trip planned right now, so I couldn't tell you. Like I said, next week we're or this week. Oh my God, next week. This week. Help me here. Thursday, we're heading to Jamaica for 5-6 days. So that's consumed all my thought, all my getting stuff ready for a trip. So I really don't have any other trips in Texas planned right now. When I get back from Jamaica and the dust settles, then we'll start figuring out what we're going to do next. Wintertime down there, there's some good fishing, but there's some hard fishing too. So it just depends, I guess. Skidmore, Ingleside. Okay. Depends on who's watching, Mom. Okay, cool. Yeah, Nightbot is a pain in the butt, isn't it? So that's, if you're going to do live streams, that's another thing you can, working out at Elmendorf. Yeah, when you're in Elmendorf, you're close by here. I'm on the north side of town. That's just south of town. But yeah, Nightbot is another thing you can initiate in your live streams like this to do like he's doing, telling people, hey, join us here and there, giving out information about our other social media outlets, gives information about things not to say in a live stream, and can actually, you can set it up to even zap people if they say certain things. I don't do that. My Nightbot doesn't do that. But you see the folks whose name are in blue in the live stream, so those are moderators. So they've got the power, like if somebody came in here all crazy talking, swearing and all that, they can just zap them, right? Get rid of their comments or get rid of them. So it's a good thing when you start doing live streams is have some of your folks that you trust to be your moderators to help you keep things clean. Because especially if you get big, that's my live streams are not big because they're not geared towards helping everybody just grow their channels. We do more than that. We talk about stuff like we're talking about right now, how to do this stuff. So because of that, I don't have a lot of problems. I haven't had too many troublemakers come in. But if you get it bigger, you can have a lot of trouble. Matter of fact, that's what I've missed. Grant, you did a video about when you got swatted. Is that posted? I didn't see if that posted yet or not. If it posted, I haven't seen it. I need to watch that next. That is one thing I never want to go through. Oh, you haven't posted it yet. Okay. Did I just steal your thunder? I apologize if I did, sir. But I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I remember. Okay. You're going to get, Stanley was helping you with some stuff. All right, cool. I'm looking forward. Any idea when that's going to post? That's going to be a good one. I have a feeling that has a potential. That might be one. You're already a big shot. Uh-oh. We still live, folks? It's freezing up on this end. All right, Friday be cool. Are we freezing up? Talk to me, people. We're good? All right, good. It's just what I'm looking at. Anybody else got anything new coming out or doing any live streams this week? I know Stanley had a new video come out today. It was his kind of Stanley Orchard. Most of you know him. If you don't, look him up on here, Stanley Orchard. But he had a kind of a behind the scenes for his whole Sharkathon trip that he did. So that's pretty cool. No, it's one computer. So I've got one window open with StreamYard, which is what I do my live streams on. And then the other one opened with my actual channel and this video, because the chat, you keep up with the chat better and everything. Not StreamYard's chat is just slow, and you have no moderator capability over there that I've found. So over here in the regular channel, I can view it and talk. So there's two windows open is all it is. I'm still editing. I'm trying for Friday. Good. Might do a magnet fishing live stream. Oh, that'd be interesting. Someone who did I just see do magnets? Oh, that was help me out here. Infantry Outdoors just did a magnet fishing video, not a live stream. But that would be cool. I'd be interested in watching that. Yeah, you can in YouTube. You're right. The way I like it this way, because in one view on the actual StreamYard, I can see it's now, as I'm talking and pointing, it's showing it. And then in the other one, where I'm watching it with you all, it's showing me what the delay is, so I know how long the delay is. Sometimes when I stop talking, it's because I'm waiting for people to respond to stuff, because there's that delay. But then by the time it gets to where you guys are, you're like, oh, why is he not talking? X Country, we just did a video as well. What kind of, on magnet fishing? That's cool. John Isabella in the house. How you doing, John? Haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you here. Trapper J Outdoors just jumped in. Good to see you, Trapper J. Darren's Northern Line. Oh, man. Darren's in the house. How you doing, Darren? Good to see you, man. I've been enjoying your videos now. You still out there fishing out of the boat. I'm getting ready to see the saltwater or the ice fishing from you. Triptail, next weekend I'm going to get some more black drum going. It's about that time where they are hitting on crab. Yeah, cool. Black drum. They're big fire. My biggest black drum isn't very big. I need to go out there and get me one of those big uglies everybody talks about, great big monster ones. Mine was a nice little eater size. Everybody's saying, hey. Hello, Grant. Hello, Darren. Talk. I'm late, but I'm here. Hey, Will's in the house. How you doing, Will? Glad you made it, man. That's one of my locals. My local bass guy. Everybody saying hey still. Triple tail, I don't know, man. How big was your biggest? I'm sure since you've been living down at the coast, you've been able to get into some monsters. It's just, I mean, the only desire to catch a big ugly is to fight a fish that big, because you're not going to want to really. Usually by that big, they're wormy and all that. You'll text me a picture. Okay, cool. So it's more for the fight than anything. But the smaller ones put up a good fight, and they're pretty tasty, actually. But tomorrow, I'm eating a trash fish. Or at least a lot of people think it's a trash fish. So 11:30 tomorrow, Central Time, video comes out. Check it out. My Yukon sheep hunting video was approved for publication, guys. Going to be up tomorrow afternoon. That's very cool and exciting. I want to see that. But what do you mean approved for publication? Did you have to get somebody's approval to produce it? That's weird. Stripers and albacore running here. Oh, that's cool, John. So you're up in the Northeast, I'm assuming. Yeah. That must be a text message that somebody was sending me. Holy smokes. That's a monster. Golly. Can I, Triple Tail, can I show it to the camera? I'm going to take that as a yes. Oh, look at that beast. That's a big ugly, folks. When a black drum gets that big, that's when they get the name Big Ugly. That's a nice one, man. What did that thing weigh? That had to be 50 pounds, maybe? I don't know if you weighed it, but it looked like it had to be at least 50 pounds. Rhode Island. Okay, yep. Hopefully in the Northeast. Jeebus, yeah, that is a big ugly, boys and girls. But then, you know what? A lot of people top 60. Okay, there you go. Oh, 60-pound scale was topped out, so over 60. Yeah, you can get them down here on Texas coast certain time of year. And Triple Tail already said they love crab. Get yourself a few blue crab and prep them, and you can hook yourself up with a big ugly like that. That is typically not the fish you want to take home and eat. But their little brothers and little sisters are really good eating. Really good eating. So what else you guys got going on? Anybody? Videos coming out. So we got Darren's is coming out. I had to get approval from my employer in the Yukon. Hunter privacy and such. Oh, okay, Darren. I understand. That's cool. I went on I think it's the only real hunting video I have on here, that deer hunt I did almost exactly a year ago today. I went with, it was kind of a vendor producer relationship thing, and I was an invitee, and so I had to be careful on who I videoed and what I videoed, and but it turned out cool. So good. I'm glad you got to post it. That'll be neat. Thanks for all the great advice. The info guys got to run. All right, Swag. Thank you for stopping in, man. I have to get a hat from you sometime. I haven't done that yet. Fish looks like it would fight super hard. Yeah, they're a big old muscle. I mean, golly. Yeah, monsters. But 15 pounds are usually full worms. Yeah, exactly. Yep. A lot of times the smaller fish taste better. Yeah, John, you're right, John, Isabel. And that's really a lot of times in a lot of fish, but especially a fish like that. Yep. Yeah, that's the worst thing. Like the time we were out there catching monster redfish, we were catching bull reds for 2 hours. We just straight steady hooking them. We caught well over 20 bull reds, and not only fighting that big fish, but man, they would use that current against you. And so now you're fighting the fish, and the current. It was, we finally said, okay, we're done. Let's go somewhere else and do something else. We were wore completely out, me and Joel. We quit, tapped out. We have freshwater drum up here, and they fight like crazy. Yep, biggest I've ever caught. 30 inches is a good size freshwater drum. So freshwater drum in the United States is funny. Here in Texas, they usually call them Gaspergoo, right? Don't know where that came from, but Gaspergoo is a freshwater drum. Now, when I'm up in Michigan with my Michigan people, they call freshwater drums sheep's head, which us down here know sheep's head is a saltwater fish, and actually they're pretty tasty. But in Michigan, they're a trash fish. Nobody wants to eat them. So last time we were up there, we were walleye fishing, and I caught a pretty nice size freshwater drum. Took it home, filleted it up, and smoked it. And all the folks that said that's a trash fish ate the crap out of that smoked fish, and then I told them what it was, right? So yeah, it turned out really good. It's not a bad fish to eat. I know most fish have worms, etc., but a lot of the trout I've been catching lately have been full of worms out of Corpus Christi Bay, like the point where it's gross. Oh, that's not good. I'll be honest with you. The trout that we've caught down there, mainly Port Aransas, Lydian Channel, that area, haven't seen a lot of worms in them. So yeah, that's kind of because Corpus Christi Bay is right close by. Hopefully, yeah, that's nasty. Fish right at the bottom limit is the tastiest. Yeah, a 15-inch trout or 15-inch sheep's head. Man, they're delicious. Oh, so Darren, you're saying they call the freshwater drum up there sheep's head? So that's like Michigan too. They do the same thing. So you say that to somebody from any coastal waters down here, Florida to Texas, you say sheep's head. We're thinking about a saltwater fish, not a freshwater drum. Yeah, and Triple Tail's right. I think I got pictures of it in one of my videos, so go back and watch all my videos and you'll find it. But yeah, they got teeth like molars and shit. You do not want to put your finger in there because they're rolls of teeth. They crush. They eat crustaceans. They eat barnacles. So yeah, they're made to. That's why hooking them's hard, and then getting your hook out of their dang mouth can be a challenge too. John Isabel, I think you're right. I mean, one of the keys to a good smoked fish typically is something that's a little fatty. That's why the drum family works well, the freshwater drum. Like speckled trout, I wouldn't think to smoke speckled trout per se, but you're right. If you take a fish that isn't very good and smoke it, typically people are going to like it just because it's smoked. I agree with that. I don't know about 2x4 triple tail. That's funny. Smoke 2x4 for dinner tonight. How we doing on time, guys? We got 10 more minutes. Excuse me. Still getting over that bug. All right. So what else we got going on? So sorry, guys. So next Monday, I'm going to be in Jamaica. One, I don't know what my connection ability is going to be yet because I haven't talked to my phone carrier. When we were in Mexico, I could not talk, do nothing on my phone. So we're trying to make sure that while in Jamaica, we can use our phones and do stuff. But I still don't know, because we're going to be in Jamaica, if there's going to be a Monday live stream. Either way, since we'll have Wi-Fi down there, I'll get the word out beforehand, whether the live stream's a go or no go. It'd be kind of cool to do a live stream from Jamaica. But again, I just got to see where we're at, what's going on at the time. Darren, freshwater drum is really good if you can leave an eighth inch of meat against the skin and fillet. That's the fatty, nasty tasting part. Yeah, and it's kind of reddish. Like saltwater fish, you always want to get that bloodline out. Well, my video tomorrow where I eat that trash fish, right? Exact same thing. You'll see me talk about that in that video where when I flayed the meat off of the skin, right, it left that thick red, and I was like, well, this is why people don't like it. And so I went ahead and shaved that off too. Knowing now what I knew, or knowing then what I know now, when I flayed it, I would have done like you said. I wouldn't have went as deep. I would have left a little layer of that meat on that skin, knowing I'm not going to have that in the rest of my meat. My favorite is still flounder and Atlantic cod fresh from the boat. Okay, I haven't had a lot of Atlantic cod fresh from the boat, but I like cod, so I probably would like that. Flounder I love. You're right. Flounder is one of my favorite fish to eat. Bloodlines don't bother me unless they're on pelicans like kings in Spanish. Yeah, and that's an individual thing too, Triple Tail. That's a good point. Some people don't care at all. Some people are very finicky. You got to get all that out of there because they want zero fish taste in their fish. Also depends too, how did you catch it, fillet it up, cook it up and eat it then, or did you bag it up, leave it on ice for a while, and then maybe froze it? In that scenario, you really want to get the bloodline and that stuff out of there because it only gets worse over time. Personal feeling. All right, what else you guys got going on? There's Northern Lights going to have a video coming out. That's going to be cool. Trying to get his SWAT video out there from Grant. Hopefully that comes out Friday. That'll be cool. My video's coming out tomorrow around 11:30. Frozen bagged fish is gross after a month anyway. Yeah, I mean, there's ways to freeze it. I learned up north, and we did it forever until we got a vacuum packer, is we would take filleted fish, typically walleye, something like that, and then fill the bag it's in with water so that the fish is completely encapsulated. There's no air in there. Seal it and freeze that. Now that fish is in a block of ice. There's nothing going to get to it. It's not going to dry out. It's frozen in a block of ice. And then the important thing after that is then how you thaw it so that you don't ruin it. But that's how we used to store fish, was in a frozen block, right, with water. Now I don't store a lot of fish now. I usually refrigerate until I eat. And I like the fish I brought back from the coast. I did a catch and cook, my last video with the tacos, snapper. That was from the refrigerator because I brought it home and then cooked it up. And then the one tomorrow, again, did not get frozen. It was from the refrigerator. Brought it home, cooked it up. So, yeah. But I do have a vacuum sealer too, and they seem to extend the shelf life of frozen foods. All right, Triple Tail, right now I'm getting geared up for December. Going to be doing a lot of floundering. That's cool, man. I wish I could get down there and do some floundering. The bloodline still tastes too fishy to me. Yeah, like I said, certain people, they don't mind it. Some people, even I've met folks who kind of like that fishy taste. But then there's other folk, my wife, she ain't eating that fish. If she tastes the fishiness, she ain't eating it. So, and I lean that way. I can handle a little bit of fishiness, but I'd rather just get the bloodline and everything out. Down in Corpus Christi, my man. Good. Tear them up. Oh, yeah. Fresh fish so much, it's hard for me to eat frozen fish. Yeah, I understand that. I catch and eat the same day. I don't freeze fish. Yeah, I agree. That's the best way. Now, I ain't going to say if I can get in, like we go the white bass run here. It's a certain time of the year for about a month and a half, and you can catch a lot, right? The limit for a day is 25 per person. So, yeah, I'm not going to eat all that, but that's a nice one to fillet up, freeze it properly, and stock the freezer a little bit. But like I said, I haven't froze fish. It's been a while since I have frozen fish. Then again, I don't even really eat a lot of fish. If you guys watch my videos, especially like Canyon Lake, 90% of my fish are catch and release, right? And crappie, whatever it is. But then once in a while, it's like, yep, I'm going to keep on eating them. And typically when I go to the coast, I want to keep the fish I catch there. They're just, I don't know. I don't get to fish that kind of fish very often, and they're delicious. All right, guys. I've been catching flounder all my life and just recently learned how to properly fillet them. Usually would just head and gut them. Yeah, I can fillet them. I just can't catch them. I filleted Joe's fish for him. I've filleted, I think Shay, I did one of his flounder. So you get 4 nice little fillets out of them. They're thick, actually, a good flounder. But I just can't catch them, man. Those 2 I caught my last trip down there are the first 2 flounder I've caught, and they were both undersized. So I just don't have the flounder mojo. C-Pro Fishing in the house. How you doing, C-Pro? We're just getting ready to sign off, brother. Thank you for stopping in, though. I appreciate it. You got any videos coming out soon? What you got going on, C-Pro? Say it now. Matter of fact, everybody, you got something going on, say it now or forever hold your peace, or at least till next week. Taking a little break. All right, that's understandable, man. Good deal. I'm still coming to Florida someday. Actually, I'm coming to Florida next year. September, October time frame, we're going to, my wife has a conference in Orlando. I'm going with her. And of course, she's going to want to do Disney for a day or something, which is cool. But then I'm going to have some days where I might be able to pop off and go somewhere and fish or do something. I already know a couple people I want to meet down there. So, but I'll talk more about that as time gets closer. That's like a year out. Flounder are weird to fillet, yeah. Then because of shape and yeah, they are weird. So basically for me, the flounders laying flat, go right down the middle. That's kind of where the backbone is. And then fillet off that side and fillet off that side, flip them over and do the same thing. Bass trip with multiple channels yesterday, but Flo and I only caught 1 bass and a gator. Not enough footage. You got to do something with catching a gator, though, man. That's pretty cool. Even if it's just a short little spill, that would be pretty cool to see. All right, folks. Everybody start saying goodnight. I had a good time. I appreciate you guys coming in. I know it's been a while. And again, next week, Monday, I'm going to be in Jamaica. No guarantees there'll be a live stream, but I will get the word out beforehand. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Yeah, do it, C-Pro. That'd be cool. I'll get the word out whether we're doing the live stream from Jamaica or not. I do have a fishing charter set up when we're down there, so hopefully I'll come back with some really good video. Plus, I'll do a little bit of, hey, this is Jamaica type video, this resort, and blah, 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 blah type stuff. So, all right, guys, I appreciate y'all stopping in. It's good seeing y'all on here again. And hopefully I don't get sick and miss them much more. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great one. And don't forget, 11:30 Central Time tomorrow, catch and cook, trash fish. It's what's for dinner.